Does the exterior of your home need a little bit of a lift, maybe a makeover?
Rebecca Kolls is going to show us how dressing up your windows with eye-catching color and texture can offer an immediate makeover.
Blooming window boxes can be the jewels of your home. They provide just enough color, texture, and interest to boost the curb appeal. And the options? Well, they're limitless. From formal to cottage, edible to herbal, anything goes with these small space gardens. And the best part, every year you can totally change the look affordably. Which I've been tasked to do with these window boxes. They've seen their day. And on closer inspection, you can see this is really rotted out, especially the bottom. And here's the deal, the homeowner did not want to throw them out. They're kind of stuck with these window boxes, so let's fix them. We're going to get some new wooden screws and fix the bottom, and we should be good to go. And then we'll talk about these. Oh. Okay, wow. So we removed the bottom. This is pretty rotten. So what we're going to do is replace the bottom. For that, we will need wood, a screwdriver, a paddle bit, screws, and of course, a tape measure. Remember, measure twice, cut once. And remember, if you don't have a saw at home, most of your home repair shops will do the cutting for you. Just get the measurements right. Once you have the wood measured and you're at home, it's important to add drainage holes to the bottom of your window box. You can easily do that with a paddle bit. And then secure the board into the window box using screws. Okay, we added a new coat of paint, so this box is just like new. Now, to protect the wood even further, I'm going to line it with a simple black trash bag that I have torn apart, and I'm going to just lay it inside the box. I can trim off the excess once the box is potted. If you're using a plastic liner, be sure to poke holes through the liner to allow the water to drain. Now we're ready to add soil, and I want to show you something. The homeowner that had these boxes before, mixed in the soil was this, that, obviously a bud man, and believe it or not, I found this buried in the window box, an X-Acto knife. It doesn't work anymore, and I'm sure the homeowner's been looking for this. The point is that a lot of people take up space so they don't have to use as much soil by adding all these recyclables. Now, that's a good idea if you have a big, large pot that doesn't need as much soil. But for these window boxes, they're pretty shallow, so you want to fill these completely with a good, nutritional soil. Now, if you're redoing an old window box, I like to renew the soil every year. That means dump it out and start with new soil. You have to remember that these are getting watered constantly, so all the nutrients are being leached out the bottom, so the soil becomes pretty much sterile. We want a new soil that's loaded with compost, manure, and peat moss. Now, once the soil's in place, trim away the plastic. All right, the fun part now. We are going to plant up the window box. The rules are the same when it comes to planting a collection of flowers or plants. You want to make sure that what you select all requires the same amount of sunlight. So these window boxes are in sunshine with a little partial shade. So I've selected a variety of plants that will really set the tone here and do really well in the location. Now remember the rule, the thriller, the chiller, and the spiller, that creates a designer look. So what you want to do is to pick a collection of plants, one that is the thriller, something that grows tall, but remember this is a window box, so we don't want it too tall, usually 2/3 taller than the depth of the window box. So we'll use zinnias for that. As far as a filler is concerned, those are the plants that just linger upright in the window box. For that, we've got some marigolds, we've got some portulaca. I think they'll look really nice, and we also have celosia. Now for the spiller, the portulaca works as well, as does the potato vine. And the beauty of these plants is that they will cut off the sharp edges of the window box while drawing the eye down and creating that whole look that we're trying to achieve. So let's dig in. Now, before I dig in, I like to use a little bit of worm castings. This is natural fertilizer. It amends the soil, it helps retain moisture, and of course feeds the plants without burning them. So I'm going to sprinkle that on the top of the soil and then mix it in. Now, the key is to plant them as deep as they were in their container. And you really want to pack in the flowers. You don't want to learn in a month that you need more flowers because they're not going to be available at the garden store. Now, for the crowning touch, I'm going to add soil around the plants to make sure there's enough, bringing it right up to the edge. Once we water, it'll sink down. Make sure you tuck in plastic if you used it. And then remember, window boxes dry out quickly, so you may have to water in hot weather once or twice a day, and don't forget to feed them. Now, I use the worm composting, so that's pretty good. That's going to last for about a month. But if you use something like Miracle Grow, you'll want to dilute it down 50% and use it once a week to keep your flowers proliferous. From the garden, I'm Rebecca Kolls, WCCO 4 News.
For more DIY inspiration, recipes, and tips, you can follow Rebecca on Instagram.